So before coming here, I said, okay, let me go and do my little survey on what does happiness mean to people, and what does pursuit of happiness mean. So I put up a little question on my Facebook and on Twitter saying, what does happiness mean to you guys? I got tons and tons of responses. It was one of those questions which got, like, I think the most responses in a long time. And the one thing that was very clear is nobody agrees on what happiness means. Everybody has a different viewpoint. Everybody has a different interpretation of what it means. Everyone, other than the Chinese, like pretty much everything else in the world, they figured out the solution, and they figured out exactly what happiness means, and they have a formula. You want happiness for an hour, for a day, for lifelong? What is it? And they've got the answer. But I do have a lot of Chinese friends. I have a team, I've worked with a lot of them, and I did ask them. I said, so I sent a mail to a few of them saying, tell me what it means, and thinking that maybe I'll get the same answer from all of them. But no, I got extremely different answers, and I got different answers from each one. So in conclusion, the only thing I could arrive at is it's very personal. It's extremely personal. It's what's going on inside your mind. It's the worldview that you have with which you're looking at, I think, first yourself and then everyone else. And that's what determines your state of being, and your state of being determines how happy, sad, whatever the emotion it is that you're going through. So I actually feel pretty underqualified to stand here and talk about, give you all a mantra on happiness or what it talks about. What I will do is share my personal experiences, what happiness means to me, what's it been like, the journey to have, I think the journey is still going on, and nobody ever finds perfect happiness. But there's so much along the way that you can enjoy. So I want to share a bit of that and what were some of the key learnings. That works? Yep. So I don't have any mantra to happiness. So as Rajat said, happiness is a feeling of joy, right? When I think back, there are three things in my life that are the sources of tremendous joy to me, or I would say that are the most important sources of joy to me, right? The first is my family. The little one up there, she's the newest addition. She's my niece. And she believes she was born to rule over all of us, and she is, right? So when you walk into the room and that little thing smiles, it's like you forget everything in the world, That's Dad. Many wonderful memories. I lost him last year, but Dad and I had a very special relationship. We were friends more than anything else. And both sports fanatics, both. But from childhood till now, we never ever agreed on which the best team is or who the best player is. If I'm Chelsea, he's Man U. If I'm Chennai, he is Mumbai. Or even when we agreed on a team, like both of us love F1, Formula One. In fact, he took me to my first Formula One race in Monaco, and it was just the most wonderful experience ever. Both of us love Ferrari. I'm Alonso, he's Massa. I'm Nadal, he's Federer. So it's just crazy. So, my biggest source of joy was to watch his team lose, or, together, when we sit in front of the TV, or watch my player, vanquish his player completely. And then I would dig it in at least for a month. And that was like, to me, I didn't need anything else to make me happy. Just that was enough, right? So it's just some wonderful, wonderful memories there. It was Steve Jobs who said that, the one thing you should do in life, and I think that applies to all of you, is find a job that you really love, because that's what brings out the best in you. So I was very lucky in that department. Actually, I didn't find Intel. Intel found me, and it was love at first sight. It was love at first sight. Been with the company 17 years. If I work another 17 years, I think it's going to be in the same place. I am a technology geek, but as they say in India, it's with a twist. I don't like technology for the sake of technology. In fact, I believe technology for the sake of technology is the most meaningless thing ever. But what really makes it tick for me, what excites me about technology, is what it can do when people start using it and using it in different ways. That's my passion.